Good morning, class. Let us discuss today the next topic, that is the different types of maps that we have. Page number 14. Okay, the chapter where we left in between, that is chapter 2, maps are guide. So in the previous class we have discussed about what is map and what is the difference between a map and a globe, especially the limitations of a globe, and those things which we can understand in a better way in maps, which the globe does not provide us any information about. So today let us see maps are of various types, various categories. What are those? First of all, page number 14, I'll read out the text. Just follow the text, alright? There are many types of maps, some of which are as follows. Number one, that's political maps, physical maps, and thematic maps. Three maps, alright? Now what is the difference between these three? What do you mean by political maps, physical maps, and thematic maps? Let's see. Political maps, the maps which show different countries, states, cities, towns, etc. in any given area are called political maps. Please mark that. I hope you understood, it's self-explanatory. The words, that means maps where you get the little information about the continent, countries, states, city, towns, areas and all are called political maps. Okay, even like you will come to know in political maps, you will even get that the clear picture of the boundaries, the areas. Okay, next we have the physical maps. This maps actually shows the mountain, rivers, plateau, plain, valleys and all. And third we have the thematic maps, maps which focuses on specific information about that particular area are called thematic maps. Okay, about which gives us a special information about that particular zone, theme, a theme. Okay, for example, you see like some maps they show rainfall, and those type of maps are called rainfall maps. Some maps they show the population in different areas, those maps are called population map. And also there are some maps which show crops grown in different parts of the given area, those are called crop maps. uh, I'll share with you the map, okay, the different types of map, the picture of this political maps, physical maps, and thematic maps in the next class. I hope you are already handy with this, what you call the map practice book. There is also a book called map practice book where we will see in detail, so that you can have a better understanding when you will see the picture of it. Now, what are the advantages of map? Yes, we have already discussed some of the advantages of map in the previous class, as because we saw that there are some informations which globe cannot provide, which is also termed as limitations of globe. So in one way, or we already got to know some of the advantages of map. Now let us see some more other advantages of map. Page number 15. With the help of a map, you can easily locate the political boundary of a country, as I just told you when I was discussing about the political map. Number two, through a map, you can easily show the courses of river, road, railway, waterways, and airways as well. Yes. Now, as I told you in the previous class, right in the beginning, on the first day itself, supposing in case you are unable to understand the meaning of any particular word, now because of this situation, what do you call? You are sitting on the other side at place at your home, and I'm here. So what you need to do is that now each one of you may have got a different type of zoner where you may have different difficulties or different challenges. So what you will do, underline the words which you find difficulty for you as per your understanding. But again, from my end, even I would ask you to underline some of the words, and that will be for everybody, so that you can grab the dictionary and get the meaning of those particular words and write the meaning of those words in the textbook itself, just next to that word with pencil. Okay, you don't have to write those in notebooks and all. Why? Because generally what happens when you will write in notebook and when you are studying the textbook, I do know, yes, as some students, you hardly sit with a notebook along with you. So the best thing will be write in the note in the textbook itself, just next to the word with the pencil, so that when you will be reading the text, you will not have to refer back to the dictionary again, so that the meaning will be just next to the word. As you read, you can refer to it. All right, right in the textbook. So that page number 15, point number 2, advantage of map, underline the word courses. Let me also mark so that I can ask from you in terms of homework assignment. Later on you may not say that, sir, which is the question, I don't know this vocabulary, new words and all. This I won't give you in the form of PDF in TLM. I'll be in verbal discussion. I'll be asking you to mark, so that through this even I can get to know whether are you attending the classes or not. Alright, so through a map you can easily show the courses of river, road, railway, waterway and airways. What is this? Physical map, page number 14, number 2. Number 3, even rainfall, forest, mineral, crops, population, climate, industry, etc. This, all this map, all this detailed information also we can get from map. That is another called thematic map. Under thematic map, there are three. Understand. First of all, maps are of three category. One is this political. Then you have this physical. Third, you have thematic. But again, under thematic, there are three subcategories. That is rainfall, or you can say population, or crop maps. Next advantage of map is that you can easily locate cities like cities. You can easily locate cities. You can easily locate hills, mountains, plains, plateau. This will come under physical again. Next, map, as we have already discussed in the previous class, it is map is such a word which is derived from which word? Yes, page number 13. Mapo mundi, right? Why? Why and what does it mean? Because it means that napkin. Okay, mapo means napkin and mundi means world. So napkin of the world. Why napkin? Napkin of the world, as because you can carry it along with you. It's quite handy. You can just fold it, put it in your pocket. You can carry it wherever you want, as compared to globe, which is space, which consumes lots of space. It's little bigger in size as compared to map, and it is not possible all the time to carry it along with you. So that is also mentioned out here. Point number 5, it's portable, it's handy and can be easily carried around. So all these 5 points are important for you. What are the advantages of maps? Okay, let us discuss language of map, and with that we will end this. Okay, as because after language we will be left with direction and subdirections. Under subdirections we have scale, sign and symbol, and with that we will be ending up the chapter. But before that, I want you to go through page number 17. Go to page number 17. On top there is a green box. Okay, page number 17. On top you see some of the symbols are being drawn out there. Okay, and just beside that, what does this symbol mean? That is also mentioned. Like page number 17, the first symbol, okay, where you have a kind of a hyphen. In English it's called hyphen, and a full stop, you can say hyphen, full stop, hyphen, and again full stop, and it continues. That means international boundary. Okay, next, just below that, where you have short small hyphens, not long, not stretching, district boundaries. Okay, little thicker. Just below that there are hyphens, but it is little longer and thinner, state boundary. So all these things you have to memorize. In examination you may get pictures, you may get just symbols, and you will be asked to write down the name, or what does this symbol represent. Okay, come back, page number 15, language of map. A number of signs, symbol and colors are used to show different things on a map. This is the language of map. To understand a map we should know this language. Underline that. But the first sentence, what do you mean by language of map? That is, just now as I've told you, the signs, symbols and colors which are used to show different things on a map is termed as language of a map. Every map has a key which indicates what the color and symbol stands for. For example, green color stands for a lowland and blue color stands for water bodies. Yeah, there's a picture out here, I'll show you. Even for, say for example, this is a world map. Alright, now see, some of the areas are blue, some are green in color, some are little yellowish. Do you see the different colors? It's a world map. Alright, so this color also has got a meaning. It's not that they, the just what you call the publisher, they have just given the color as far as whatever they wanted. They just felt like making it blue, yellow, red, green. No, even you, when you draw a map and if you want to color it, remember every color has got a meaning associated with it, connected with it. You have to be very much careful. Underline this. Every map has a key which indicates what color and symbol it stands for. As the example says, green is for lowland and blue is for water bodies, sea, ocean and all, lowland, plain areas and all. Similarly, if you see a dark dot, which means it's a city, okay, and a boundary can be shown by dark dotted or continuous lines. Page number 17. Come back to page number 17. the one which I have discussed with you: international boundary, district boundary, state boundary. You see, it's just a little very, it's quite similar. There's a very small difference between these three symbols, even because all the three symbols stands for boundary. All right. With this, we will end here today. That is language of a map. The remaining we shall see in the next class. And there is also a kind of an interesting fact for you in page number 15. Just beside the right hand side of advantage of map, there's a blue box. In modern cars, that's GPS, which stands for Global Positioning System, are combined maps with route planning and advice facility, which monitors user position with the help of a satellite. See, we have another map. We have GPS is also a form of a map, which is called combined map. Underline that as well for your knowledge, which helps us, as I told you in the previous class, remember that very often I use this what you call Google Map and all in order to locate places, or find out new places which I'm not aware of directions and all. This is how GPS helps, which is installed in our mobile phone. It's already there. Alright, so I'll end up the topic out here. The remaining we shall see in the next class. Please go through the chapter, study well. God bless you all.